Hello everyone, and welcome back to the news. I'm Geoff Silver, and you're not. Apologies for missing last week. I was a bit tied up with other things. I'm going to make this absolutely clear. Yes, I was arrested. But it is all a malicious witch hunt. They were vampires. They were goddamn vampires. I was trying to protect you people. The top story tonight. World-renowned chef Erin Patterson has cited unfair and oppressive questioning and irregularities with the jury in her attempt to appeal her case. For more on that, here's me and a chef app. Thanks, Geoff. That bitch is senile. Back to you. Zohran Mamdani has won the election for the mayor of New York. So now I know who the mayor of New York is, but I still have no clue who the mayor of Brisbane is. Last year's biopic on Ronald Reagan, titled Reagan, recently won Best Picture at a right-winged award show. It won because apparently diversity requirements were the reason it was not able to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Ah, yes. Those damn diversity requirements. Sad news this week. George W. Bush's VP, Dick Cheney, has died at aged 83. He'll be best remembered for implementing advanced torture, enhanced interrogation of those detained by the CIA, and causing panic over the imaginary weapon of mass destruction. The US government shutdown has ended at 43 days, becoming the longest government shutdown, surpassing the previous record, which was 35 days. Trump is also tying Ronald Reagan's record of 3 government shutdowns now. I watched the rest of Aussie Shore, but I'm not going to waste any time on it because it's time for us Bobcat has said this week. Pretty quick on this week, he hasn't really said anything, but the man, the myth, the legend, did just get his own portrait, and it's majestic. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has now said that there is no evidence that Tylenol causes autism, after months of saying he's seen the evidence. Come on, dude, you could have said this earlier. I just finished spiking the water supply. I was going to have such a cool train stall. The death toll from Hurricane Melissa has hit 45. The Australian government has issued advice to people travelling to Afghanistan, and the advice is, are you fucking stupid? A Canberra man has been denied bail after his drug-fueled high-speed chase earlier this year. The judge said that he endangered cyclists. As far as I'm concerned, this man was doing God's work. Fuck cyclists. Sabrina Carpenter is set to star and produce an Alice in Wonderland musical from the team behind Wicked. You can bet that my ass will be set for that. And now it's time for the weather. Thanks, Geoff. The weather in Brisbane is currently hot, and then it's cold. It's yes, and then it's no. The weather everywhere else is probably hot. I don't know, Google it, I'm not there, I don't give a shit. I have more pressing matters to worry about, like how am I going to afford my lawyer bill, and the money I stole from the loan sharks, I'm still going to pay that back? Please subscribe to my Patreon. I need the money. Back to you, Geoff. A woman has been arrested following the suspicious death of an 84-year-old woman. I guess we can rule out a fall. A machete has been found in a car that has been clocked doing 200 kilometers an hour in a Melbourne suburb. I haven't been able to find out what car this is, but I believe this may be connected to a story that we covered on the news last week. Outside of Luna Park in Melbourne, a group of men got really into character while cosplaying as Jason from Friday the 13th. They attacked a group of teenagers with machetes. The men then disappeared into the darkness in their Range Rover. They drove away in their Range Rover. Think about it. Melbourne, machete, speeding away. A journalistic breakthrough. Stay tuned for next week when we'll undoubtedly have more information on this. A fortune teller and his daughter have been accused of committing $70 million in fraud. You know, I once had my reading done from one of these gypsies. The happiest I've ever been is when they were completely wrong about everything and I got to rub it in their fucking face. Asbestos has been found in children's coloured sand. It's not like a bit of asbestos has killed anyone. And to finish off the news for the week, some viewers have pointed out 2 small mistakes that I have to correct. Firstly, I said the ex-Prime Minister's name wrong. Not really an issue, he's never going to be mentioned again. And the last one was that I said Prince Andrew had sex trafficked someone. This was my mistake. He actually procured them from Geoff Epstein. And that's all for the news this week. Make sure to follow us on the socials and subscribe to the Patreon. Please. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.